looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Look at this Baltimore defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Now 2nd and 9.
West, here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ready? 222. Extend. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Fields. It's caught inside the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. But how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Play action. Now Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
He's got room at the 30. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Their own 36-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get this down over to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down. Here's Fields. They'll roll him out right. Well, he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down around the 21 or 22. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Over the middle, complete. That's back. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of counting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready? 319. Hey, can.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Fields. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Folk for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. What an intelligent play as he found open glass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The Ravens at 6-4 now in the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from 13 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. He gets this one to Burks. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
319, just cut. Lunch right.
Fields now to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Press. 258. Go.
Now it's Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the back area.
And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. 551, 12, right.
They'll run with Hall. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
One more time with Hall. And a nice move. He'll yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 3 yards out. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On for the extra point is Folk. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. There he goes again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gives him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter what.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Don't jump. You got to go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Caught by Wilson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Ball again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
Ball want to give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Well, he'll find Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Jets.
Out. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in time in the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between them.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come to like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
A first down carry for Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact knocked the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to get this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case. Not
at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal, and the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. One play action. Fields. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Already. What is it?
He'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This time, Jackson will throw it. Flushed out right. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
No,
Jackson will look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Jackson now steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 27 yards. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. On his loop for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Ravens 42, Jets 35.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And Dafe always showing off the pass rush skills. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 at this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Right on the coverage, we just saw it break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A toss left, Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 37 yards. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Next to score, Ravens 49, Jets 35.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
It's it on! It's it on!
The drive will start with an option going left. And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Will McDonald able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
And I'm not sure if we get a little sloppy with mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The toss right to Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
To throw is Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go, son. Delta, 331. EQ.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Jets.
Throwing again is Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. There he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Back to throw. Fields.
Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jets have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. We see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
They run wide side with Henry.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.